added a touch of class to the First Ward. First Ward Council, my colleague Christopher James, Fifth Ward Council Alicia Holman, Second Ward Council Christopher Alway, Third Ward Council Burgess Linnaeus. I didn't leave anybody out. And of course, the mayor of this great city, Mayor Ted Green. I'm going to let Sam tell you about himself. But what I will tell you is that this young man has been an entrepreneur for a very long time. This is not just his first rodeo. He's actually a really skilled businessman at that, and a humble one for those of you that know him. So we're going to give this opportunity to him so he can tell you all about how he made this first ward even classier than it already is. I was going to say, started off in the third.
I'd rather talk to everybody inside, you know what I mean? Because of the fact is, like, you know, I don't talk that loud, so I'd rather talk to y'all inside. But I want to say this though, I really appreciate everybody coming out. Today is a very special day for a few reasons. One of the main reasons is because when I designed the business I designed right here, I designed this business from a space where this is what I wanted to see in the city of East Orange, right? This was my vision. On top of it being my vision, I made it a reality. I love the city of East Orange for a few reasons. One of the main reasons why I love the city of East Orange, believe it or not, because I see me everywhere I go. When I walk into City Hall, I was just telling one of the sisters there the other day, when I walk in there, I feel like I'm walking into the White House. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I feel like that is because I see us, and when I see us in positions like I see in the city right here, I get inspired, right? So me being inspired by that helps me to create and do more things. Not only that, the brother right here that stands to the left of me, I actually know him personally, right? So when I talk to him, I deal with him. I know y'all know him as the mayor, but I know him as a friend. One of the things about him is he himself is very humble. He's a guy, he's a man of the people, and as long as I know him, he's always been that person. When he addresses me, even though I know that he's younger than me, call him Uncle Sam. He calls me Uncle Sam. That's my uncle. And it doesn't matter where I see him at, no matter what it is, it's always love. I mean, literally, I'm not gonna say too much, but I remember one day I was literally walking right up to his house, and he was like, "Hey," well, he came outside. We just sat out there and talked. So the thing is that, what else I want to say? I want to say, even right here, being in. What is this right? The first ward? First ward. The sister right here to the back of me, I know her son for a very long time, a family for a very long time. Everybody who knows that I love Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got the mama mentality, whatever I do, right? And my brother right here, Safi, we always talk about that. I'm talking about we going back 20 years ago. So, me seeing his mom here today, which has always been another person that's very humble. Every time I see it, you know, always love. So, like I said, these are people that's running the city, and then when I talk to them, it doesn't feel like that. It feel like I'm talking to a friend, right? A neighbor, a brother, a mother. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope that when y'all do come in here, y'all see this, y'all see what I did in here. I hope y'all see it for something that is for the neighborhood. It's for the people in the neighborhood, right? And you know, a lot of times people say that. You know, and I'm just gonna say this publicly, that, you know, the Jews are gentrifying our neighborhood. Honestly, I'm gentrifying the neighborhood. That's what I'm doing.
All right.
And how I'm doing that is, I'm doing that for one business at a time. So I did it with the barbershop. Now I'm doing it with the cafe. And my cafe is an ode to the fact is that I wanted to buy into Starbucks. Starbucks wanted to take a lot of money for the franchise fee. So they said they wanted almost like 65%. I turned around, I said, okay, no problem. I can't do that, right? So I turned around and said, I went to Dunkin' Donuts. Now I'm thinking Dunkin' Donuts is in our city, so we go there every day, right? Yeah. I went there to them. I found out that they're a monopoly, right? Because they own so much of it that they can differentiate who they want in and who they don't. So I couldn't get into that. right? So what I did was I built my own, right? To compete on that level to show them that I don't need to go there. I built my own situation.
All right.
I think as a community, I think we should learn to do that.
Yes.
I'm a person that I don't come from riches, right? I don't come from that at all. I'm a product of East Orange. I grew up on Summit and Walnut. My mother was on public assistance. My father, I never even had a relationship with my father, right? But my son stands right here. My other son, come on here. Both of my sons stand right here.
All right.
Right? And like I said, when I do this for them, right? I also do this for the kids that's in these schools right here. Because once again, you got to realize, in order for a kid to motivate him, you got to inspire him, right? So my thing is that when a kid see me, I want him to feel inspired. I want him to realize that I could go anywhere, but I chose to stay right here. You follow what I'm saying? And the reason why I chose to stay right here, because I believe that I can make an impact, not only in the community, right, but even in these kids' lives, right? So that's one of the things, that's another reason. So once again, I have a lot of ideas. I have visions of how I want to do things, right? And I come from a big family. I got 5 sisters, have over 10 nieces and nephews. I feel like everybody in their family has somebody out their family that God touches and bring them out, right?
Yeah.
But the person that you touch and bring out, it's important that you turn around and get back, because the simple fact is, if the way God touched me and brought me out, I could walk somewhere and somebody think that I came from all greatness, but really I came from shit. So the thing is like this. So it's very important for me to, when I'm talking to these kids, when I'm talking to my kids, when I see these kids in the neighborhood, right, I want them to realize that I'm not perfect, right? I'm just a sum of all the things I've been through in my life. And the one thing I can say about the city of East Orange, they've always embraced me for that. They've always been behind me for that, right? And once again, like I told you, when I'm talking to the people that's running the city, some people running the state, it doesn't even feel like I'm talking to those people. I'm talking to my brothers and my sisters. You follow what I'm saying? And I think that the kids in the city need to understand that when you see a councilwoman, when you see the mayor, right, when you see an officer, you need to realize that these people work for you. See, we the only person that don't understand that when we're in black neighborhoods, that these people work for you. You know what I mean? It's your right to go into City Hall. It's your right to talk to certain people. It's your right to get to know who people are. This is how you inform yourself. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like I said, I have different plans to do different things, but the things I want to do is I want to help develop the city. I want to help develop it from a space from business. I want people that come into the city, I want them to realize that this is what East Orange is. Okay. This is what it is. It's about growth. It's about progress. It's about give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I have partners that's right now in this right here in this crowd right here. I got family out here. I got friends out here